Emmy nominations came out today. Emmy nominations. Not as big to me as the Oscars, obviously, but it's still a pretty big deal. First thing that stood out to me, the Emmy nominations. What I believe is the best show on TV. And what you may think another show is the best show on TV, and that's fine. That's great. Yellowstone did not get nominated for Best Drama. And a lot of Twitter and the trades are going like, wait, what? How? Now, you don't necessarily have to think maybe it should have won, but I cannot believe how overlooked this show is. Now, I see some people going, well, that's because the Hollywood elites don't... Listen, the Hollywood elites make Yellowstone. Make no mistake about it. But, I mean, I mean, that just baffles... Can I just say that, get that out of the way? It baffles my mind that The Godfather on Horses does not get nominated for... Personally, I think it should win Best Drama, but, I mean, at least it should have been nominated. Like, you may prefer Succession or Better Call Saul or whatever, and that's perfectly good. But the fact that this didn't even get nominated blows my mind. But with that me and bitching and crying out of the way about my beloved Yellowstone, let's actually take a look at what did get nominated, okay? We're not going to go through all 75 categories, but...
Or should we?
Just quickly. Listen, and it's not like they limited it to 5 nominees. And anyway, the nominees for Best Drama Series are Better Call Saul, Euphoria, Ozark, Severance, very happy to see Severance on there. Squid Game, Stranger Things, very happy to see Stranger Things on there. Succession, and Yellow Jackets. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I like Yellow Jackets. I don't think it belongs on this list, but I like the show. It's pretty good. For Best Comedy Series, Abbott Elementary, which my wife is super excited about. I think she's that show's #1 fan. I've seen one episode. It looked clever.
Delightful.
It looks very Parks and Rec-ish.
Yeah, it's really cute.
So I got to check it out. Barry, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Hacks, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Only Murders in the Building, which just got renewed for season 3, by the way. Ted Lasso, and I was so happy to see What We Do in the Shadows on there.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we get, Best Actor, Jason Bateman, Brian Cox, Lee Jung-jae, Bob Odenkirk, Adam Scott for Severance, good to see him on there, and Jeremy Strong, so nothing unexpected there. Best Actress, Jodie Comer for Killing Eve, Laura Linney for Ozark, Melanie Linsky for Yellow Jackets, Sandra Oh, Reese Witherspoon, and Zendaya. So they're the key prime nominees for that. So Rob, let me go over to you. You're an Emmy voter right now. What show on this list for Best Drama wins Best Drama if you're voting?
Probably Succession again. But, I think every show in that categories. I mean, I would love to see something like Succession or Squid Game win, only because of the sort of fantasy bents to those things.
Can I say something very unpopular?
Uh-oh.
I binged Squid Game in 3 days. I really enjoyed it. It does not belong on this list. It is not best show of the year material. In my opinion, and this is coming from a guy that likes the show quite a bit, and I couldn't stop watching, but it's not that good.
Well, it's I can see, I understand that because it doesn't, this is going to seem weird, it doesn't have maybe the literary, the other shows are a little bit more higher brow. I mean, Squid Game is more
wonderfully entertaining.
Yeah, hugely entertaining.
And I enjoyed it a lot.
But I have to say though, this list of shows is very strong.
You're not wrong.
There's no one I'm looking on all these categories. They're really great choices. I mean, you look at it and I can't argue.
And it's a diverse list. And I don't mean diverse as in Squid Game is an Asian person. I mean diverse as that's a very different kind of show compared to Ozark, which is a very different kind of show compared to Severance.
No,
it's a strong list.
It's a wide net in terms of the kinds of programs, which I like to see. And also the same is true of the comedy list, too.
I was just going to say
the comedy list is great.
Seeing like an Abbott Elementary up against like a Mrs. Maisel is really interesting to me.
But, I thought Mrs. Maisel, season 4?
Yeah.
Was its weakest season. I mean, it had a killer ending. I love the ending of it. But, it's always, when you see these mainstays, I feel like sometimes I'm like, but was Mrs. Maisel season 4 as good as Mrs. Maisel season 1? I mean, a show develops a reputation, and it seems to get these nominations.
Not a lot is as good as Mrs. Maisel season 1.
No, but that was exemplary, transcendent television. I really thought it was amazing. But now when you get to season 4, it's like, okay, do we let somebody else in?
Does Ted Lasso take it?
I think it might.
See, I think it's going to come down between, I'm not saying who I would vote for. I'm just saying, I think it's going to come down to between Ted Lasso and Abbott Elementary. I think those are going to be the ones. I didn't think this last season of Ted Lasso was as strong as the first season. But I mean, also Only Murders in the Building might be a dark horse in there too.
Hacks too.
Yeah.
Hacks,
I think
yeah,
Hacks is,
gets
I
a
mean,
lot.
that lead, Gene Smart can do no wrong.
I think the comedy category is going to be a tighter race. But, okay, look. Regardless of who I would vote for, we all know it's going to win. Succession's going to win.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of, I think, campaigning for Better Call Saul, justifiably so. I think there's going to be a lot of campaigning for Stranger Things because it's so popular. Let's just put this. I'll be very surprised. I'll be very surprised if it's not Succession. I think Succession will probably take it. That ending of this last season, that Godfather ending of the last season was like some of the best television. Just that last 20 minutes. It was like some of the best television I've seen in like the last couple of years. It was incredible. But not on the list is Yellowstone, which I just can't believe it's not even nominated. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about the Emmy nomination list? What do you think? Number one, these are two different questions. Number one, what do you think will win? And number two, what do you think should win? Because quite often those are two different answers. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and leave us your thoughts.
From cringing at the pump to getting an eye-popping check at your favorite restaurant, inflation is hitting us all where it hurts. And it really hurts. That's why you should start using Upside. Upside is an incredible app for anyone who buys gas, groceries, or dines out. With every purchase, you'll earn cash back thanks to Upside. Every time you leave the house, you can use Upside. The app is incredibly easy to use. It isn't too good to be true. You can use it yourself and see that it works. Upside is a no-brainer. What do you plan to do with all your cash back? To get started, download the free Upside app in the App Store or Google Play. Use our promo code CAMPEA and get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. Next, claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside. Check in at the business, pay as usual with a credit card or debit card, and get paid. In comparison to credit card rewards or loyalty programs, you can earn 3 times more cash back with Upside. You can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Upside users are earning more than $1 million every week. That's probably why they have a 4.8 star rating on the App Store. Download the free Upside app and use promo code CAMPEA to get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. That's $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more using the promo code CAMPEA.